Hi guys, so today I would love to talk about loving your enemies. So we all have people or someone who has caused hurt or broken our hearts or disappointed us in some way. But the Bible says that when someone does something bad to you, you should not take vengeance on them. Even the Bible says that leave vengeance to God, leave space for God to take revenge for you. It also says, the Bible also says that you should love your enemies. If someone curses you, someone hurts you, just forgive them and move on. So today I'll be taking my Bible verse from Luke chapter 6 verses 27 to 36, and in summary it's just saying that if someone curse you, bless them. If anyone has hurt you, just pray for them and forgive them. If someone takes something from you, if someone takes your money, your card or whatever, just let them, don't ask it back, just let them keep it. And don't only love people who love you back. Don't only love the people that care about you. Don't only love the people that are always being nice to you. But also love and be nice to the people that have hurt you. Also love and be generous to the people that you know cannot give back to you. Because if you're always giving to people who you know are going to give it to you back, there's no blessing in that. But if you give to someone and you know that this person will not be able to give it back to me, then that way God will be able to bless you. And on verse 35 to 36 is basically saying that you should love your enemies and do good to those who have hurt you. So if anyone has done anything that has hurt you to the core, just forgive them. Continue to be nice to them. You know, like the saying goes, kill them with kindness. Be kind to them. If like there is a stick there you could use to hit them on the head, just, you know, be like, you know what, it's not worth it. I'll forgive you. Because forgiving that person is not just for them, it's also for you. Because if you forgive someone for hurting you, you are also letting go of the hurt so that you can move on, so that you can heal. Okay, so we all know the story about Joseph. Joseph was Jacob's favorite son, and all of his brothers hated him because of he was a dreamer. God was revealing all these visions into him, and it showed that he was going to be a great man. So his brothers hated him. So one day, the brothers sold him into slavery, and when he went into slavery, he went to prison and all of that. But at the end of the day, all that he went through was only to place him in a higher position. God did all that so that he would be able to place Joseph in a position that will cause him to save people, that will cause him to bring people before him, and even cause his own brothers to bow down on his feet and cry for his forgiveness. So Joseph ended up in Egypt as some kind of general in charge of food, because the king had this dream about 7 years of food and 7 years of starvation. So when Jacob translated the dream, the king appointed him to be in charge of making sure there's enough food for everybody. So because of that, his brothers came to him, and when they saw him, they were just like, I can't believe this is Joseph. So this Bible verse is in Genesis 50 verses 15 to 21. And when they were going to their brothers, this is what the brothers said: what if Joseph still bears a grudge against us and pays us back in full for all the wrong we have done to him? Not knowing to them, Joseph has already like forgiven them and everything. So when they went to him, they decided to go to him, pleading to him in the name of their father, because they know that he loved his dad so much. So they went there and said that your father gave this instruction before he died. Say to Joseph, I beg you, forgive the crime of your brothers and the wrong they did in harming you. Immediately, Joseph heard this. He fell on the ground and started crying. His brothers fell on the ground and started crying to him. They said to him, we have come here to be your slaves. They came so that Joseph would use them as slaves. But he said that, no, you know what? You are my brothers. I have forgiven you. I love you. God used the wicked intentions of Jacob's brothers to elevate him to a greater level. So sometimes enemies, when you see that you have an enemy, know that your enemies are going to be the elevators to your next level. It says in Exodus 3 verse 2 that the favor of God upon you shall cause your enemies to bless you, which means that God will use your enemies to bless you. Okay, when you realize that you have an enemy, just see it as, you know what, this is gonna be my next level. This is gonna be who, or the person that someone, or the person God is going to use to open a door for my life. So I want you to know that if you have anybody that has hurt you, anybody that has caused you, that has broken your heart or caused you pain, just remember that forgive them and let it go. Leave the issue, leave the problem into God's hands. Allow God to take over and love them. Be kind to them. Be generous to them. When someone takes away something from you, don't ask it back. Let them keep it. Okay, because at the end of the day, that is how God will bless you. Okay, God will use your enemies to open doors for you and to bring you to your success. Know that as you continue to love and be kind to your enemies, God will cause his blessings to pour upon your life. When you overcome your enemies, you will be rewarded with greatness. When you overcome your enemies, you will be rewarded with success. So that's my message to you guys. Thank you.